Tegucigalpa, the Honduran opposition battling President Juan Orlando Hernandez over a disputed presidential election proposed on Tuesday that a runoff be held if authorities would not recount the entire vote. TV star Salvador Nasser Alla, who claimed victory in the November 26 election after early results put him ahead of Hernandez, has been locked in a bitter row over the vote count since the process broke down and suddenly swung in the president's favor. The dispute has sparked deadly protests and a nighttime curfew in the poor, violent Central American country. On Tuesday, Nasser Alla said the Electoral Tribunal should review virtually all the voting cards. "If you don't agree with that, let's go to a runoff between Hernandez and Salvador Nasser Alla," he said on Twitter. Former President Manuel Zelaya, who was ousted in a 2009 coup and now backs Nasser Alla, said that the opposition was seeking a total recount of the vote, or legislation to permit a runoff, which is not used in Honduras. Hernandez, who has been praised by the United States for his crackdown on violent street gangs, indicated later on Tuesday that his party might be willing to check all votes. "We're open to checking, that there's a review of 1, 2, 3, however many," he said. "They talk about 5,000 polling stations, of more, of less, there's no problem, but it has to be under the procedures established by Honduran law." Hernandez has not claimed victory in broadcast comments in recent days, but said on Tuesday that there will soon be time to celebrate, and praised his center-right National Party for containing itself during the turmoil that has followed the vote. "That doesn't mean it's not a vigorous party, and when they see it in the street, they'll see something extraordinary they haven't seen yet," he added, without elaborating. Authorities took a week to count votes in the nation of 9 million people, but the Organization of American States, OAS, said results were marked by irregularities and errors. The tribunal has not declared an official winner, but the results gave a 1.60 percentage point advantage to Hernandez over Nasser Alla, who says tally sheets from ballot boxes were altered and has declared himself the rightful winner. On Tuesday, the top official at the Electoral Tribunal, David Matamoros, invited the opposition to compare their copies of voter tally sheets with the official BOTUS versions. Matamoros also said the tribunal would extend a deadline for legal challenges to Friday from Wednesday. Street protests in favor of Nasser Alla that began last week continued on Tuesday afternoon. Dozens of people, including police officers, gathered at the Tegucigalpa headquarters of Honduras elite police force yelling out, "Joe," referring to Hernandez's initials. Some rebel police officers had refused to crack down on demonstrations on Monday, urging the government to resolve the political deadlock. But the police force said on Tuesday it had agreed to a deal under which it will not be asked to repress legitimate protest. If demonstrators are caught breaking curfew, their cases will be reviewed, but police officers will also accompany them home, a spokesman said.